Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. Real quick shout out to all the members that are there on the stream. Go check them out. Go give them a like, subscribe, show them some love and support. Also, if this video gets over 250 likes, I shall continue the series. Thank you all for the support. Let's hit 20,000 subscribers, and I will talk to you all later. With over 10 years of peace, the Android saga never happens and the Cell saga never happens. Before this video starts though, I want you guys to get this video to 250 likes. If you guys can get it there, the next part will be coming out, and you guys don't want to miss the next one when he will be facing off against the gods. You will definitely see how broken Goku especially will be getting very shortly. Anyway, 250 likes to get this video to the next series. I really appreciate all the support. Let's get into it. Since it has been 10 years of peace and prosperity, a lot of things have been different. Because of this, the androids never appeared. That means Cell never appeared. Trunks never went back to the past and never had to handle that situation. Goku, in my opinion, also never got the heart virus. So because of this, since Goku never got the heart virus as well, Goku's not dead, which means he would never know about Super Saiyan 3 to begin with, nor would he also know about Super Saiyan 2. Also, he would never learn the fusion dance on top of that. And so you could argue that, okay, that's not a big deal, as I feel like Vegeta would actually be the one to push his limits the most. Now let me explain. As it's been 10 years, Goten has still been born, and all the events happen the exact same with all of them meeting up at the tournament. Everything seems pretty peaceful, as Goku has kept up his training. For the past 10 years, he has gotten immensely stronger, even with the training that he has, as a lot of people have been asking, why is Goku not as strong as Whis at this point? Because of, Frieza trained for 3 months and he was able to fight gods. Well, because Goku has the same problem that Frieza has. No motivation. Think about it. Goku is constantly pushing his limits because the odds are always against him. But this Goku has kind of had a laid back life. He's never had a being push him to his past potential. He's never had a being push him past his limits before, to where he never had that fire swell up within him to try and become the strongest that he can. Now, this does not mean that Goku does not train. He is a Saiyan and he will continue to train. Of course he will. And he will continue to strive to get stronger, but not as that burning motivation as he used to in the original, especially not even the likes of Vegeta, who has more motivation and more burning desire than the original What If. So because of this, Goku is not using his full potential. Look at Frieza. Frieza never had to train before a day in his life, and because of this, once when he figured out how strong Goku and them had become, he took 3 months and trained one of the hardest training he's ever done to even catch up to them. And then he had to train for 10 plus years to get the new Black Frieza form, and he said this was the most grueling training in his entire life that he's ever done before. But he's happy that he did because now he's stronger than ever. See, that Goku is similar to Frieza's mindset, to where he's only going to get strong unless a new threat appears and Goku has to push his limit to go against something. Because ever since Goku was a child, all he has to do is train a little bit and he can defeat every being pretty easily. It's a boring life for him. But now, they would all meet up for the tournament. Now, of course, Gohan here would still be pretty powerful as well. We're not going to diss on Gohan as well. And you also got to look at Goten as well. Goten would actually be more stronger than the original, same with Gohan, because they have Goku around to train them here and there. So Gohan never slacked off his training to be scholar full time, so Gohan's not a weakling. Vegeta actually got a lot more stronger because for the past 10 years he's been training harder than ever, but he's actually been training smart. Now let me explain. The reason why is because Vegeta never trained smart like Goku. And there's actually a video that I did on it for the membership page if you guys want to check it out, that I go into detail on why Vegeta could never truly surpass Goku, only in some moments when he trains and smart. So if you guys want to check that out, go join the Major Dragon Force if you want to check that out. But now, Vegeta here, because he trained with Goku and learned a lot from over the year, he's learned how to train smart, not kill himself over training. He learns to rest, he learns to eat well, he learns to train well, he learns to better himself. Look outside the box in terms of power. The Supreme Kai would still reveal himself, and Gohan would still get his energy taken after Videl was beaten by Spopovich. As Gohan would still meet the Vito Kai and more, he would still power up, and I feel like Gohan at this point would go Super Saiyan. Now because of this, why would Gohan go Super Saiyan? Well, because Gohan here is a little bit more stronger than we take granted for. He does have the same potential as before, but Goten was able to turn Super Saiyan instantly, so I feel like Gohan, if he kept his training up, he would be able to do the same thing. And we'll get into Goku in a minute. But either way, if Gohan was base form or he wasn't Super Saiyan, he would have still had his energy taken, the same as before. But now because of this, they would still run off and chase after Babidi. But now right before all that happens, Vegeta still wanted his rematch against Goku, as they haven't fought in years and Vegeta was really wanting to fight him. And he would still be matched up against Kakarot to face him. Now once when they arrive on Babidi's ship, Vegeta would still be taken over after they defeated Pui Pui and Yakon. Vegeta would still be taken over by Babidi's magical control, and he'd become Majin Vegeta, as Vegeta did this to get even stronger to go fight Goku. Goku's not going to turn down this fight, as he sees how strong Vegeta's actually gotten and actually surprised him, as the two would begin their true battle. But now because of this, Goku and Vegeta would then fly off the same rocky wasteland where it all started, and the two would begin the legendary battle. Both of them would be in Super Saiyan. Yes, Goku does have Super Saiyan, but it's a little bit different looking, as you guys can see in the thumbnail, as I wanted the Super Saiyan to look unique to Goku. Now Vegeta didn't really care about it, as the two began their fight. Vegeta was furious that Goku was not even trying. Goku would even revert back to base form and fight Vegeta. This only fuels his rage more, as Vegeta would then transform into a Super Saiyan 2. Which this would actually surprise Goku. He didn't know there was a power past that before. As Vegeta would continue, he was twice as strong as before, but Goku was still able to relatively hold his own. Until Vegeta was now defeated on the floor because Goku launched a fury of attacks to end this fight quickly, as he doesn't have time for this. He really need to go handle Majin Buu. But Vegeta would not allow it, as his rage fueled him even more than ever, and the Babidi magic was only fueling it more. Vegeta would then scream as he would shatter his limit. He's been trying to reach something, a form that he's never felt before, but he knows it was there. Something past Super Saiyan 2. Ascended, a new level. Vegeta would then transform into a Super Saiyan 3. His power was enormous, and Goku was utterly shocked that he was able to push his power yet again. This got Goku excited, as this version of Vegeta is vastly much more powerful than his original self. This version of Vegeta trained for 10 years straight without much of a hiccup bothering him, and he trained smart as well. So this version of Vegeta is far stronger than the likes of Super Buu, and he is near the levels of Buuhan, and in the realm of Vegeta, but Vegeta's far superior than that, but he's definitely in the realms of Buuhan, which goes to show that if Vegeta trains smart, it is terrifying how powerful he can actually become. Now Goku was starting to get overwhelmed a little bit in his base form, as Goku knows that if he fights in his base form, it's going to take too long. So Goku would then power up into Super Saiyan, and he would defeat Vegeta. As Vegeta would then have ran out of energy, Goku would have still grabbed the Senzu Beans, but this is where Vegeta would still knock him out. As we know, Goku still drops his guard, he's the same old Goku. Vegeta would then need a Senzu Bean and fully recover, as he would go fight Majin Buu. But now once when Vegeta goes to fight Fat Buu, he would be in a Super Saiyan form, and as we know, Super Saiyan Vegeta, especially the Majin version here, can easily handle Fat Buu, tossing him around. But every time that he does, Majin Buu, he just keeps on healing and just recovering. So Vegeta thinks, oh, I need to end it now then. So Vegeta himself would then power up to Super Saiyan 3 one last time, and he was going to completely obliterate Buu. As every attack that he did kept on not working. Buu kept on healing, even from a few microbes and bits and pieces. He kept on getting back together. Vegeta makes a fatal mistake here. Vegeta's a bit cocky with his power and he's overconfident. And on top of this, he forgets to realize how taxing Super Saiyan 3 is when he just got the form, as he exhausts himself very quickly. Now this is when Majin Buu actually gets the upper hand on Vegeta, overpowering him as Vegeta was back in Super Saiyan, but he was exhausted. But Vegeta here would not back down, as he would then sacrifice himself, still blowing himself up the same as before. But in this what if, it would actually kill Majin Buu, as the blast was far powerful enough to kill him. This also means that there's no Oob, no Kid Buu, and no Super Buu and no Buuhan. That also means that Gohan never went to the other world to train with Elder Kai. That means that Elder Kai was never born. Or is he? Cutting to Gohan, Gohan would have still fought Deborah, and while it is true that Gohan never lost his edge, Gohan I feel would have still had some trouble. Even though he didn't lose his edge, he's still a little bit rusty because he's more focused learning. He does some workouts here and there. I feel like Deborah could still get the upper hand on him and outlast Gohan in their fight, almost killing him. Maybe not as severe, but you can argue that when Majin Buu especially comes out, he can definitely take down Gohan pretty quickly, but Gohan can hold his own much better. So Kabuto Kai and Supreme Kai would then save Gohan, and he would begin their training. Now Goku afterwards would go find Vegeta, as they're going to go search for the Dragon Balls to wish Vegeta back. Now because of this too, Goku would then go meet Gohan, as Gohan was practicing with the Z-Sword, and they would large up Ketchin and throw it, and it would break the sword, thus releasing Elder Kai. Elder Kai would then explain about himself, and they would get to know him, as he would agree to unlock Gohan's potential to make him stronger. Now he does offer to Goku that his potential is beyond anything he's ever seen before. If he unlocks his potential, he might, and Elder Kai thinks this in his head, he might be able to surpass a certain god of destruction. But Goku doesn't want it. This is not the Goku that we know. Goku would never accept power from somebody. He despises it, unless he has no other choice. And in his case, the Earth's fine, so he doesn't really need it. So because of this, Elder Kai would just look at Gohan. That's fine with him. It's actually less time for him dancing around him anyway. So Goku would then get the Dragon Balls and wish Vegeta back, and they would just make it up, as they would have respect for each other. Vegeta understands that he is the best. He understands and respects that, as no matter how much he can train, he can never catch up, and he understands that. And he understands where he belongs. Vegeta finally comes to terms that he's second, and that Kakarot is the best, with how he trains and how he fights to prove himself. Gohan at this point would unlock Ultimate Gohan, and we would see a really cool fight between father and son, instead of him fighting Bootenks and Super Buu. Now, in this version, I believe that Goku would definitely win against Ultimate Gohan here. Even though Ultimate Gohan is a little bit stronger than the original, Goku is still far superior to that. But Goku was beyond impressed that his son got this much more powerful, and explains to him that training and getting stronger means everything, because one day he might not be here. And then what else? What's going to happen after that, once when he's gone? Gohan needs to be ready to protect the Earth in case anything happens, which Gohan understands completely. But now, far off, in another planet, there was a certain purple cat sleeping. His name was Lord Beerus, as he was having a dream about the perfect fighter, his true rival, a god, a Super Saiyan god, somebody that can challenge him to a real fight. And that is it for this What If, you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get this video to 250 likes. You guys are not gonna want to miss this next part with how powerful Goku will be getting. I appreciate everything. You guys are the best. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you all later.